Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a new video. It's Hypno here. I really hope you enjoy, and in today's video I'm gonna be playing the best current Logbait deck inside of Clash Royale, and this is a self-made Logbait deck of mine, and I do play it with the Cannoneer now. I was playing with the Dagger Duchess tower recently because there was a lot of Logbait in the meta, but at my trophy range I'm pretty high up on ladder. There's actually like almost no Logbait players at all, and there's so much Evo P.E.K.K.A decks and other heavy decks, so it's just a lot better for me right now to play it with the Cannoneer, but you guys can also play this with the Dagger Duchess tower or also Princess tower. Just for me at top ladder, this is currently the best tower to use, but yeah, as I said, you can use every single tower troop with this deck for sure. It will work out quite well no matter what tower troop you're gonna play with it. So let's see what we can do in the first game right here against, I forgot my name. I know this guy always plays like these super heavy decks also. And okay, yeah, that's the like P.E.K.K.A the bridge already. And I can just go Princess the bridge. He might go Fisherman onto that in the middle. So I'm gonna try to predict that with my gang. And okay, he placed the Fisherman over there. Would have been a very good predict if he played it in the middle, because it would have kept my Princess alive from the Fisherman, defended the Evo P.E.K.K.A, and also, yeah, forced out another response against the Princess, right? So unfortunately he played it in that placement though, so it didn't really work out that well, but could have been very good. And I'm just gonna be pressuring him very well with the Evo barrel now. Pretty good barrel on the right, like normal barrel the right, since he went for the Stein or the Doctor on the left lane to defend the barrels. So I got so much damage on the right lane right there, and he can't even pop the ability because my Dart Goblin is outside of the ability range, so it would survive right here if he popped it, so there's no point for him in popping the ability, and he does go for his Evo P.E.K.K.A right here. I'm already gonna go high cannon to start DPSing that down, so he's not gonna be having like his P.E.K.K.A for too long. And okay, he decides to go for the Goblin Giant right here. I'm just gonna make sure I go Dart Goblin like this and Goblin Gang, and then I have my Evo Valk also. He does have the Fisherman, but I'm still gonna go Evo Valk because I know before the Fisherman, yeah, the Evo Valk will basically kill that, and he got a lot of damage right here, but I will get a crazy good counter push on both lanes, so I'm not really sure if he can defend both lanes. I feel like he's at least gonna take the wall breaker hits for sure, and yeah, just like that I get the double wall breaker connection, which is like putting me up in damage again. And okay, he just goes bomb on the back. I want to make sure I pressure him on the right so he can't make like a big push on the left. And his cycle is a little bit awkward right now. Look at that. He has to like waste all of his cheap cards to defend. And now he can't like really go in with the bomber. Okay, he decides to still go in with this Goblin Stein, but that should be like an easy defense with the Valkyrie cannon, stuff like that. And I do have the Evo Barrel to pressure him again. Like, the Doctor is dead, he can't pop the ability, that's not on tower, and gonna, okay, wait, I just have to go, like, Can in the middle, and Goblin Gang like this, and there's no way he can, like, break through, because, yeah, he also has to defend, and look at that, Goblin Giant is completely dead, he does go for the arrows. I need to make sure I also defend the guards for a little bit, otherwise they get too much damage, and now just going on the left lane again, and I think he gave up, honestly. Yeah, that's gonna be GG's right here for the first game, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against Riley, so give him the good luck, and yeah, just go Wallbreaker split. He has Princess Tower, so this is the best first play I could make for sure, since it forces out a response on both lanes, or I guess the Tornado cleans up both lanes also, but that's a positive 1 elixir trade, so very good start. And okay, he has NATO Barb Seal Spirit. I don't really know what that could be, maybe like Golem, but you don't really play Golem with Heal Spirit, so maybe it's like a weird bridge spam deck with Tornado. Or it's actually E-Golem, but why would, like, maybe he's recording a video and that's why he's, like, would be playing E-Golem, but, like, I can't really imagine it being another deck than E-Golem, honestly, because, like, all the other decks, heavy decks don't run with the Heal Spirit that run with all the other cards he's using so far, like Barb's Nado, Inferno Dragon would normally maybe be Golem, but not with the Heal Spirit for sure. So yeah, I'm definitely expecting E-Golem, and probably also, okay, he has the healer, he's probably running with the like Evo Electro Dragon, right? Okay, yeah, there's the Electro Dragon. It's just so obvious because he's only played the Barbs as his only Evo so far, so of course he has another Evo, which it was probable that it's the Evo Dragon, Evo E-Dragon, and very good King Tower activation right here of the Electro Dragon. You always want to make sure you get that for sure, and he messed up a little bit with the Inferno, since it's gonna fly away from the Valk, and his cycle is so awkward for this. Like, if he goes Valk, if he goes Arps, I'm just gonna pressure him on the right lane, and he's gonna be in a lot of trouble, and looks like he just ignores that, so I'm gonna... Okay, he nados now, but I do have the Evo Barrel plus Wall Breakers, and that's gonna be so awkward for him to defend. He goes arrows on the left, good arrows, but that's still so much damage on the right, and I know I'm like not even down elixir or anything, so I can keep up the pressure. Very good Princess forcing out the healer. I can make sure I keep up the Dart Goblin, or keep the Dart Goblin alive with the Ice Spirit in front, and we do force out the wall breakers. I just want to keep pressuring him on both lanes right now, because that way, like, he has a very expensive deck, and I can pressure him with cheap cards. So every time I pressure him with a cheap card, he's forced to respond with more expensive cards, and I get a very good elixir situation out of that. So it's very good for me to pressure him, and yeah, that, just like that, we almost take a second tower right here. I was about to say like his second tower will fall right here, but yeah, it doesn't. 12 HP, and there's the Evo Electro Dragon. I have to make sure I get a very good Evo Valk down here, and also cycle to my next cannon, since the cannon is very good in defending like the E-Golem. And okay, look at that Evo Valk value. He can't even get the Evo Valk down, so there's no way he can break through right here. I mean, it wouldn't even have mattered anyway, because even if he takes my tower, I would just take a second tower like I do right here, and then it would be GG's. But very good matchup for me for sure. Nothing he can really do right here, I feel like. So GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against Panorama, and I'm pretty sure I know what this guy's playing. This guy, yeah, there's the Ice Wizard. This guy should be playing like this current very popular Evo P.E.K.K.A Balloon Freeze deck. Okay, there's the P.E.K.K.A the back just to get to his Evo already. I mean, all the Evo P.E.K.K.A players do play it like this, like just get their P.E.K.K.A down as fast as possible. But I do have the Cannoneer, so I might be able to get a very good situation out of him going like P.E.K.K.A that early. I just have to make sure he doesn't get like a good offense right here, so I'll make sure I go for my cannon. He nados everything, but the cannon will take out the lumberjack, and I can make sure I kite the P.E.K.K.A with my wall breakers to the opposite lane where the other cannoneer hits it also. Then go Dart Goblin, because I know that's gonna defend the balloon, and that way he doesn't get any balloon hits. I did get the wall breaker connections while kiting the Evo P.E.K.K.A, and now he also has to defend the barrel, which is very good. I do cycle to my Evo barrel with that, and I know his cycle is a little bit awkward to defend my princess. Like, I'm just getting free damage right here, so let's see how he chooses to respond. That's 3 hits right there with the princess, and I can just like pull the lumberjack to the opposite side again to get another like double connection. There's no way he's gonna okay, he actually decides to defend that. I don't know why he would nado, because he doesn't have anything for my goblin gang now, so like he activates the king tower, but yeah, look at that. Like, his tower is just gonna fall, so why would he activate the king tower? Like, yeah, he's laughing himself also. Like, why would you activate the king tower if you just lose your tower? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. He should have just ignored the wall breakers on the right and kept his tornado. But yeah, a little bit of a mistake from him right there. Pretty funny to me. So I'm just gonna make sure, like, I keep my Dart Goblin got Dart Goblin alive from the E-Dragon, so just Ice Spirit to block that. And then I'm gonna go in right here, because he went Evo P.E.K.K.A the back, and that should be like his second tower down right here. He does defend that, so if I was him, I would have just ignored it and tried to like make a huge push, because look at that, that's still almost tower down, and he wasted 5 elixir to keep his tower at 300 HP, so not the best play from him. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure like I don't go Goblin Gang, since the Evo E-Dragon will instantly clean up everything, and he might get my tower right here, since I can't really defend the Evo E-Dragon once my Valkyrie is dead, so I'm just gonna make sure like he doesn't have anything surviving to pressure my king tower, and Dart Goblin should survive also. Just Princess the Pocket. If I do get 2 hits, that's tower down. Okay, wait, that's it, like too late of a Ice Wizard, so I'm just gonna be BMing him right here, since yeah, he has been BMing for the whole game, so let's see. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, that's not even gonna get to my tower, and I feel like he might get 3 crown right here, but okay, not enough like damage onto his king, but we almost got the 3 crown. Looks like he's very angry, so GG's, and I'll see you guys in the next game. We in the next game right here against Charvid. This guy always plays Evo Recruit spam, so let's see what we can do against him right here. And okay, he goes for this, okay, pretty good wall breakers from him, but I can just ignore those, and like, that was a pretty nice interaction right there, because as you see, my wall breaker connects on the right, and it should have connected on the left lane too, right? So he just played his wall breakers to make sure he pushes back my wall breaker, and that like way, his Princess Tower had enough time to get that last shot off to kill my wall breaker and keep it from connecting, but I could also ignore his both like wall breakers because my wall breaker also pushed back one of his wall breakers, so that way I could ignore it since normally the cannoneer only kills one wall breaker and like one of his wall breakers would have connected right there, but with my wall breaker pushing it back, I knew the cannoneer had enough time to take out the second wall breaker also, so that was just a funny interaction right there. None of our wall breakers connecting on the left lane, even though both of us should have gotten a connection. So yeah, just gonna make sure I get a good situation going before I get my Evo barrel down, because I feel like it's not really worth it for me to be playing it right here, even though it's like looking a little bit tempting to play it, because like he has very good responses against it. So I'm just gonna make sure I wait until he places good responses before I play it, since if I just play it right now, he's just gonna get a very good counter push going after defending the Evo barrel, and I don't want that, since like he has Goblin Gang to defend the Evo barrel, and I mean, there's no point in playing my Evo barrel then, so I'm just gonna wait until he doesn't have that. Okay, wait. I mean, I'm just gonna go wall breakers in a moment, like first defend that, and then go wall breakers, because goblins and wall breakers are his best response, and look at that. Yeah, he has to waste like his Evo recruits onto defending the wall breakers, which is very good for me. Maybe I can keep the princess alive, but the Skelly barrel might kill that right here. Yeah, that's definitely gonna kill it, so I'm like just gonna make sure I go for my Evo barrel in a moment, but he does go for his Evo wall breakers right here, and arrows. Kind of bad Evo wall breakers for sure. I can just go for my Evo barrel now and also wall breakers, because he doesn't have the arrows in cycle and he wastes the goblins on the right, so I'm not sure. Yeah, that's gonna be a double wall breaker connection actually, so perfect pressure right there on the left lane. Very good that he wasted the goblins on the right, because that way he couldn't defend the left lane with also arrows being out of cycles. So I'm just gonna like keep my Evo Valk until his next recruits, because the Evo Valk always defends the recruits perfectly. So I'm just gonna be keeping it in hand and setting up my cannon already, because he's very likely to go in right here, and the cannon just keeps him from like going recruits the bridge, since I mean, the cannon will also do a very good job. He does go for his arrows, but Dart Goblin survives. I do play the Evo Valkyr now, because that's just so much value he's giving me, and I don't need to keep it then for the recruits. And look at that damage on the right. He has to make sure he defends the Dart Goblin still, I think, and also the barrel. Wait, look at the Dart Goblin. That's gonna be tower down. Also, yeah, look at that. The like left side tower would have fallen too, so very nice game right here against Charbit. Very like dominant win also. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. I wish all of you guys a great day, and yeah, take care guys, and I'll see you guys for my next video tomorrow. Bye!